Howdy, High Tides. I'm Jed Hoffman with Beach Film News. This weekend is Super Bowl weekend, meaning that it's a Super Bowl. The two teams battling it out for the Lombardi Trophy are the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's looking for his 7th Super Bowl ring, while Patrick Mahomes is looking for his 2nd straight. Sports are fun, but you know what's also fun? History. And let's talk about this week's in histories right now.
Good morning, High Tides. It's been a while, but it's time to get back to This Week in History. We'll start this week's segment with Abraham Lincoln. On February 12, 1809, Abraham Lincoln was born in Hardin County, Kentucky. The first Republican president, serving from 1861 until his assassination in 1865. Widely considered one of the greatest U.S. presidents for preserving the Union through the Civil War, ending slavery within the U.S., and strengthening the federal government. Prior to his tenure in office, he was a U.S. representative for the state of Illinois and a lawyer. To follow that, on February 13th, year 2000, on the day after Charles M. Schulz died, the comic strip Peanuts appeared in newspapers for the last time. The characters of Peanuts include Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Peppermint Patty, Snoopy, Woodstock, and others. I'm sure we all know the famous comics of Peanuts and Charlie Brown. To conclude this week's shorter segment, on February 13th, 1923, Charles Elwood Yeager, also known as Chuck Yeager, was born. Chuck Yeager is best known fighter pilot from World War II who flew a P-51 Mustang, one of my favorite planes, becoming a World War II decorated combat ace. After World War II, he became a test pilot and became the first man in history to break the sound barrier on October 14, 1947, flying the experimental rocket-powered Bell X-1 at Mach 1. He continued to win many medals throughout his career following that. Make sure to remember how last week on February 5th, 1934, Hank Aaron was born, and how on February 1st, 1936, Babe Ruth was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Well, High Tides, that's it for This Week in History. Make sure to check in for the next one, and I will see you later.
This week is in history, but it's also home to a special holiday. Valentine's Day is this Sunday. Now, here's how to cook a very special Valentine's Day brownie.
Hi, we're gonna make a simple recipe for Valentine's Day if you want to share with your loved ones or anybody that you like. So, we're gonna start with spraying the greased butter on the pan. Then we're going to put the butter inside. Then we're going to put half a cup of brown sugar. Then another half a cup of sugar. Then we're going to stir.
All right.
Now we're gonna add 2 eggs. Then we're gonna have to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Then we're gonna have 1/2 a cup of 1/3 of cocoa powder. 1/2 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're going to put it in the pan. Now we're going to put it in the oven. "30 minutes later, we cut the brownie into the heart shape and we added chocolate syrup.
Indeed, love is in the air, but you know what's also in the air? Coronavirus. Here's a special COVID update.
Hey, High Tides, it's been another month in the world of COVID, and it has been the worst yet. January of 2021 has been the month with the most cases and deaths. In the U.S., there has been a total of 26,653,558 cases since the beginning of the pandemic of March 2020. In January of 2021, as I already said, there have been the most cases since March. The day with the most cases was on January 8th with 300,594 cases. And in the U.S., there have been 457,762 deaths in total since the beginning of March. The most deaths recorded have been 4,406 deaths on the day of January 12th. Now, after 59,304,600 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S., cases are going down as well. Since January 20th, we have seen rapid decrease in cases. Progress is progress. Well, that's all for today, High Tides. Remember to keep calm and wear your mask.
One last segment for the day. Here is how to tend to a kitten.
Taking care of a kitten can be hard, so here are a couple must-dos to properly take care of your kitten. First, potty train your cat. What I usually do to potty train my cat is I put him in the litter box over and over again until he learns that that is where he needs to use the bathroom. Then, always keep your cat's litter box clean. A clean litter box is great because your cat will not usually like to go into dirty places. And always feed your cat regularly. This is very important. As much as we humans need food, so do cats. Also, make sure that there is always water or milk available for your cat. Another thing is to make sure to clean out your cat bowls as they can easily get dirty. At the end of the day, make sure to put away your cat toys neatly so they don't get lost. Always play with your kitten and give it a lot of attention. Whenever your cat behaves, make sure to reward them with treats. Always pet and caress your cat. They love physical touch and affection. Also, make sure to keep your cat's hygiene in check. Cats are prone to have a lot of ear infections, so make sure to clean out your cat's ears.
That's gonna be all for today, High Tides. Hope you and your cats have an amazing day.
Well, that was the last segment of the episode, which means it's time for Second Opinion. Last week, we asked you, the viewers, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? You guys answered with the Chiefs. Let's see if you were correct. Who won the Super Bowl? Okay. Who won the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs are losing to the Buccaneers 31-9, with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter in Super Bowl 55.
Well, this week's question is, do you think Valentine's is a real holiday, or do you think it was made up to sell greeting cards? Answer that by clicking the link in the description or scanning that QR code. Well, that's all for this week. But with Beach Film News, I've been Jed Hoffman. You've been you. Goodbye.
you